the Orange Lounge. Our show comes your way every Wednesday between 7 and 10 p.m. Coming up is our topic time. Topic time, basically, we take a topic of its importance to a relationship and expatiate and have a fruitful discussion on it. So tonight we are looking at money and marriage, and in extension, financial tips for creating harmony at home. Topic time. So getting married changes your financial life in profound ways. It's not just that you are living together or sharing expenses. You don't need marriage to do that. It's that your legal and tax statuses also change. Your future choices also may well change due to what your spouse brings into the financial picture. Previous studies have shown that financial concerns are among the most common sources of disagreement for couples. And according to the 2014 APA Stress in America survey, almost a third of adults with partners, that is about 31%, reported that money is a major source of conflict in their relationship. Financial stability is a crucial factor in a relationship or a healthy relationship, and having a stable source of income can provide peace of mind and security. Being employed can also indicate a strong work ethic and responsibility, which are important qualities in a partner. And so tonight on Topic Time, we are discussing money and marriage, financial tips for creating harmony with your partner. Okay, so joining us on our Topic Time tonight is a very good friend of this show from day one. His name is Nana Bans. He is a business consultant and the branch manager for Golden Pride Savings and Loans in Takwa. Good evening, Nana.
Good evening, Henry.
Okay, so let's hit the ground running. Not like the politicians do, but really hit the ground running.
Sure.
What are some basic money mistakes people make in relationships?
Some basic money mistakes that people do when they are in a relationship is when sex partners or when sex couples do not have their finances. The backbone of any healthy relationship or marriage is also built on finance or proper financial planning. When you don't plan well, you fail. So when you plan your finances very well, definitely your marriage or your relationship can thrive. Most partners, when they are in relationship, or most couples, decide or deliberately not to disclose their income or revenue stream or salary to their partner. When issues of this nature happen, honestly, that element of trust will be eroded. And you realize that most couples, because they feel like the person is the woman, they feel like you are the man, you must be the one that should be all the time taking care of the expense. So sometimes they tend to, not disclose how much they make from their business, how much they earn. They everything from the man. If for man in such situation, then definitely at a point you are going to encounter financial challenges, because every pressure, all the responsibilities when it comes to finance is on you. But today, relationship or marriages is more of a partnership concept than what you used to know before, where the man is the one who's supposed to go out there, work hard, bring the money, and the woman is supposed to be at home and be the housewife. Today, most women are career women. Most of them are in the corporate world, some are also doing their own together and making money. So that concept is actually changed. It is now more of a partnership sort of, relationship or marriage, where the woman brings a portion of her income. The man also brings a portion of his. We bring them together Then we'll be able to establish a fund that will be taken for, for certain, key expenses in the home. So the everything wouldn't be on the man. Of course, since the woman is still working, they expected that she also be able to be in a position to also contribute support in the upkeep of the home. So one of the basic mistakes one includes the man not sitting down to plan the finance, and also the woman deliberately not disclosing how much she also makes from her business or from her job place, and both of them coming together to plan ahead, their financial whatever. I mean, we can have a short-term plan, long-term plan, whatever, but they need to come together to plan. But so they'll be able to, build a strong financial, base upon this relationship will also thrive.
Okay. Well, I think we are. Personally, I'm guilty of a few of the points you raised, and so I'm going to have to do better this year. Okay, so moving on. Why are money and marriage such so controversial to discuss in relationships?
We keep saying that money. Bible will say that the love of money is the root of. Or I don't know if I'm putting the right thing. Is it the love of money?
It says the love. You're right. The love of money is the root of all evil.
Yes. Yang propose yang begin sama pada soal spesifik yang moja. Sikong some dos kakra. We struggle in our part of the world. We struggle before we make money, and someone struggling, bringing the money in, a man bring the money in, expecting that the woman is working. The woman should also be able to put something to do with support. The woman is not willing. Sometimes the woman, the normal person that we have, or the mindset that we have in marriage, the woman believes the man should be the one who should be at the helm of always doing the giving or the paying for the bills. Normally, it brings problems. When it's not well managed, there will definitely be issues. Because for the one may feel I'm the one all the time giving. So why are you not bringing? You're also working. You are earning. So why should I be the one that time paying for the bills? What are you also doing to contribute? I think some men also feel, some certain men who feel the woman is earning more than them. So look, you are earning more than me, so I'm going to put my responsibilities to you to be paid on the bills. So women feel, even though you are the man, I am the woman, I cook, I do all these chores, but you are still the man. You should be the one to do. So sometimes, most of the time, you realize that there are issues at home. I had this problem with my junior sister's marriage in Accra. She's working at all this service. The man is working at the bank with Fidelity Bank. The man also feels that the woman is working, my sister is working, she's doing very well. They should also be able to cater for certain, expenses in the home. So now what they do is that they have 4 kids. My sister is now paying the school fees of the 2 of the kids. The month is paying the school fees of 2 of the other kids. So like they've shared the responsibility. So it's quite fun, it's quite interesting. But I say a scenario where the woman feels, look, this is your responsibility. Do it. Let me also handle mine. Then there will be issues until both of them come to the realization that look, we need to pull our resources together to be able to cater for this particular responsibility. There will always be issues at home. So for me, practical for me, and I love to share my experience with people about that I get a chance to speak to. My wife and I, every month, whatever that I earn, she knows. I know also whatever that she earns at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, we bring everything together. All right? Immediately I'm paid. Immediately she's also receiving pay. We put everything together. We plan, we budget for the month. Then anything in excess of the budget, we put into our savings account. So we have 2 different accounts, one joint account, and we also have 1 project account for our other project and business. So even if at the point, even if she earns anything outside her job, whereby someone even catches some money, she discloses it. If it's a mumu, she will push it and send it to me. Every time I to what happened with it today, I did a work for my bank. It's being owned by Ghana Man Workers Union. I did a work for one of the unions yesterday, and they were so impressed. Actually, I enlightened them on investment, and they did, and they thought that if they invest and everything is everything. So then when they call me, manager, and what you done for 1 million, you won't be there. They are coming to you. They came to our office and they gave me an answer. I want to pay for 3,000. I said, wow. You know what I did? I'll call one salary. Mama, 3,000. You see, it goes fast. It goes confidence. She started, and I learned from it. So everything that we earn, we bring it together. We have our monthly budget. Then we also have 2 separate accounts where we have the one for the project and the business and for the home. So anything excess of that, we place it into those accounts. Money that comes from our businesses, we push it to the business account. It's as I'm not a question, the one handling those accounts. Any proceeds, whether be it in or out, it gives a report, be it daily or weekly, to me. So I know everything that goes in there. So when it comes to finance, you don't have any, issues, any, misunderstanding. When it comes to finance, because she knows how much I earn, I also know how much she earns, and anything that even I get outside, I disclose to her, and she also does to me. And it has both the trust to a certain extent that it's a bit of a 20 grab, but I make him 20 gun, or I'm going to put it into the account. You deposit into the account, then she will send a receipt to me. It's beautiful. That is for me. And I believe, I don't know about, the dynamics in every home, but that's about me, and it's working for me.
Okay. So, basically, it's as if we are not trusting each other enough to then ensure that we are giving off something, like being transparent enough with our finances individually.
It takes boldness able to do this. And
so you're accusing those of us who don't do it.
I know you do it. I know most couples don't even, want to have joint account. Why would you want to have a joint account? As I already said, it's all trust. When the trust is not there, you can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
But it also starts from somewhere. And if you're able to do this and do it successfully, the trust will be built. The trust will enter into another dimension. You get it? Because you are open when it comes to finance. You openly communicate. You are honest. You are open, and you are fair. You open and you know how much. Both of you, whatever you bring in, whatever goes out. So it helps grow the trust. It helps strengthen the relationship. So I believe it's something that we're able to do and do it well. The relationship for the marriage will thrive. It will be strong. There's nothing that can even, that can even break or pull it down, because the trust will be there. And I hope couples or those partners can try this. Honestly, how it works. I don't remember the last time. I'm not bad. I don't remember the last time I had a car with my wife and said it's to finance. At the point we were not doing it, but when we started, I would like to help it. Because we both of us will sit down, we plan our budget for the month. So we know our income stream.
Hello.
This amount are going to, buy within a month for as fuel. We plan everything. So we have our income, we have our expenses. So those that we can buy, or we buy in bulk, put them down. Those that we have, we spend later, we leave the money down. All right, as part of our interest. Then the excess we put in the account. Then it also demands a lot of commitment to be able to do this. There's a lot of discipline. Most people, when they come up the party, they're not able to fix the budget. They will still be good. But when you were able to do it, you realize that your savings habits also be better. You're able to save something for the home, because sometimes you know what might even happen tomorrow. There might be some sickness, about what it is that you have to go into the into the account. It's good as our savings. So I believe if you can do it and do it well, the marriage in the first stage will be stronger, the connection will be stronger, and it can also thrive.
Okay. Nana has something to say to you.
Oh, no.
Isn't that Nana?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Nana.
Sorry, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Many happy returns to you.
No, it's fine. This is Nana Bans from Takwa. Nana, yes, as he was saying, managing finances with your partner can be challenging, as we all know. But we need the right strategy. You can create so many things that you can use in the form of making sure that you and your partner doesn't have any quarrel or any misunderstanding when it comes to money. As he has already also said that money is the root of all evil.
The love of money.
The love of money is the root of all evil. Yes. And give me the quotation to that effect. Oh, that the Bible says, but I'm not quoting. If you quote and you misquote, that is where the problem is. But I'm just making a reference.
Please, this is not a debate. We are doing topic time.
It's a topic time, it's not a debate.
This one, there should be one thing that, as you said, there should be an open communication.
Okay.
Then sharing financial goals is one of the things that the two of you should also know.
Financial goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is discussing short-term and long-term financial objectives, such as saving for the home and
so like short term will be like the next 3 months.
The next 3 months.
Medium term 6 months to 9, and
then
long term
your
will be 5 years.
retirement and that kind of thing.
All right.
In our part of the world, we have so many things that are difficult. Especially our women normally spend. No, women spend a lot. Not even only in Africa or in Ghana, or everywhere. Things that if you go to a wardrobe of a woman, the things you find. If you go to the wardrobe of a man, it will be like a try and a shirt. So they spend a lot. But when the two of you come together and decide to do things, it works. And then normally, it's like also making sure that you talk about your spending habits. As he said, you need to make sure that your spending habits, as I've already indicated, there are some of the things that you don't need. I mean, you give them something that, or you give them money to go to the market, and they will come out and say that, oh, I saw this thing, it was cheap. At that particular moment, do they need it? But that makes that we should talk about, or should take care about our spending habits when it comes to we being together, we merging our money together. Moreover, they should create, as a partners, you should create a budget together, knowing the amount of money you are going to spend at the end of the year, at the end of the month, at the end of the maybe long term, short term, the money you are going to spend. If you are not good about creating your budget at your home, you will not appreciate a budget created by the nation. So you don't understand. But when you're able to know that in my house, if we are planning to spend 20 Ghana cedis at the end of the day, and then we go beyond spending of the 20 Ghana cedis, where do we get the extra money from? So when you see the politician, when you are there and you hear the politician making a lot of, excuse me to say, noise, you may understand or may not. You think that, yes, if you're supposed to do the right thing, you could have done the right thing. Because if I budget to spend 20 cedis, I make sure that the 20 cedis I have budget for is what I'm going to spend on, without going to borrow from anywhere. So all that he was saying, it's something that, or all that we are trying to say is that partners should always understand how to make sure that things are being done together. Because when you're able to do things together, finances is something, it's not easy for people or for couples to decide to. I mean, the other day there was a topic time like this, or is it a debate that talks about partner account or a joint account or a separate account.
That was a tricky debate.
And I got a lot of ladies who were, even ladies who are calling for separate accounts. Because they've realized that their spending habits, theirs cannot be controlled.
But when they have separate account, they can control them.
They can control their own.
Okay.
Because when they need lipstick, and they write lipstick this month, the following month they write lipstick, whilst you realize that the old one is not finished and it's requesting for another one. As a man, you ask questions.
All right.
But when it's a separate account, they go by it.
Okay, so Nana.
The last point from my brother, on the joint account. When for joint account, there's something that we call Monday. Mandates are your instruction, you account your instruction to the bank. So when you open a joint account, the husband is a signatory to the account. The wife is a signatory to the account. You have to give the mandate to the bank, instruction to the bank. Now either one of you can take a sign, or both of you have to sign. If you want to control what comes out in terms of expenses, you can make it both to sign. In that case, no one can go into the account without the approval of the other partner.
Okay.
And this will be able to help bring sanity to the account equation. So nobody can just get a bill of money from the account. Anything, any withdrawal will be vetoed by the other person before that transaction can be processed.
Okay.
And with that message, you can have you can bring sanity to the account. Thank you.
Okay. So next, I would like to find out how do couples manage and then go ahead to multiply the incomes that come in for them this year?
You see, thank you. I'm happy you brought this particular question. Today, Ghana or any other places just like you, when you go to the people do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jobs a day. And that is the quarter Ghanaian couple. For me, aside the salary work that I do, you have other things that I do. And I know you also do as well. It is very important that we create passive income sources to have a stream of income. We can't depend on only one income to succeed because of the responsibility, because of the economic challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on one is very risky today. And God has given each and every one of us talent or gift. At least, if you are not being put, you are not putting your gift you are not like or monetizing your gift. This is a time to start. People are doing online trading, people are creating content, people are doing both other things today, people are using their private cars to do that, they are making money. So why can't you find something else to do? To create that stream of income for yourself. Having a side order called a side hustle, having a side hustle. That also, add up to whatever you have. Because almost every day inflation is going up. Almost every day we do the exchange rate and other things. Yes, the economic challenges are keep increasing. But unlike that, our income is just as it is. We don't receive any promotion salary increment. How will we be able to cater for these additional expenses or the increase in those price of food and other items? It is better that we increase our interest income or revenue sources by adding other businesses to what we do. I mean, when we do that, then we'll be able to have a strong, a very huge, stream of income. Where with that, even when it's happening, a part of things are even going up because of the income to go up there. Will not be affected much. But when we like, I don't have anything to depend on. We only depend on only one income. So like that, when the expenditure is going up, the income still reduces. So always the issue. So our normal advice is that you create something. What is the internet one of us talent? There's something inside of you. Mm-hmm. If you can't do anything at all, learn how to drive a car. When that your car with your car, the engine is very good. Let's go and buy a smaller car. If you do some good or Uber and make some money. I know some people in Accra, after that, that's what they do. They sleep at 12 o'clock. For young boys today, when they close, they use their car to do both and Uber and other things. So by the end of the day, they put when they have something that they have, they put it down. I don't know, man, someone making about 9,000 a month from this particular business. This is very good. So I encourage every man out there. There are women who have been doing, I know women in Accra who are into both and Uber in, those other, transport services. The other income streams that we can build, but this one just particular job that I'm doing.
Okay.
Some are doing online, trading here and there. It's all good. Some are creating content to it, and they're making money from it.
So, in a way, you're asking people to be more observant around themselves, be also inward looking. I mean, there are people who don't even realize the other talents that exist in them that they can make income of. And so, if they are going to help their relationships, and multiply their income, the regular income that is, then people are going to have to learn to do some of these things. Observe problems in society, observe things that come to you naturally that you can make money off. It might not be immediate because some skills are such that you need to develop them along the way in order to then start making income off it.
Let's give this. There's this guy in the area, the computer tech. What he's doing now is that he's writing project work and teaching this work for students. He's making money from it. This same guy is working at CPU. You know what he does aside this? He's also a painter. He learns how to paint. He really wants to paint in the house with people. I was so, dumbfounded when he told me all this. One person is working at CPU. He's doing painting work. He's also writing for people. People call him. Because I even go and he lectures, family students at their home. Make a young guy trying to make money. So we can't learn how to think. How to. Even they are not sorry, they are not ego, they're pride. But when they go to Europe, our colleagues are doing out. I know one guy was working with CBD, a colleague of mine, we did them together. He resigned in the US now. He's not the job he's doing there, but this same job when it comes to Canada, he'll do it. When you can do it, why can't you do it here? You should be able to, inculcate that habit. See certain things behind you and make the money. You don't know a common despite. So to say, there's a common despite, how he started.
Yeah.
But still look at him. But when the money comes, the respect will come.
Yeah, what my brother is saying that's the truth. The youth of today find themselves to be like they always want to get things as easy as it is. Getting an extra income in Ghana, apart from your monthly job, is one of the easiest things, depending on where you find yourself, though. Because recently I decided to venture into a small space within my area. I decided to use it for catfish. And it's not like you find yourself or you be spending a lot on it or something like that. It depends on the water situation you find yourself in. And every day or 3 days you just take up. It's like what could you work on it. And as an partner, you just work on it before going to work. And it gives you an extra income when it's ready for you to use. Remember the current president made an assurance of that. The people started calling it Nkokwankete. Some of us, we sit at a different view, find that if truly the government decides to bring that initiative, it will be one of the best for us because it will give you an extra income. Because the little space that you have to use it wisely. Remember those days, there was something they call it Operation Feed Yourself. No matter where we find yourself, you have to at least get a little garden over there, which will give you. When people think extra income is only about the money you are making, or you after selling the products, what you are going to get. But I have stand with a view that even if I'm able to make a backyard garden, for which I'll use my money to go and buy a plantain, and now I'm harvesting the plantain at my backyard, it gives me an extra income because I will not spend the money for the plantain anymore. It will be used for different things altogether.
Yeah.
And people don't look at it from that angle. You go nowadays, modern Ghana as we call it, Obeko Bifieru, from we know at what house. And that place can be used for something. You can use it for small agriculture thing. Obeko no at all in that house. You go. I went to someone's place and realized that if you're in our two house, or you know why artificial. If I should I say
grass.
I know
it's a carpet.
It's not carpet. Why flower pot?
Okay.
Flower pots no dear brody.
Wow.
We dear brody, we dear a bro. In the flower pot. And now no. I just asked her, I say he just wants to make sure that Nesabeka something fresh, something organic.
I see.
and you want organic, and look at the way you've made your place. And at the end of the day, this thing that she has is like, if things work out the way she wants, now one is 5 cedis. So just imagine 5 cedis. That 5 cedis can be used for something else. You've gotten an extra income.
Yes.
So
a little here, a little there.
Extra income is like the youth of today should try as much as possible to get extra income from something that they think that not only by getting the physical cash, but even anything that they consume can be something they can use it. You know, these taxi drivers use kilometers for their fuel. Like, I've run 250 kilometers, I'm supposed to get 300 cedis or 400 cedis. And the other day, I asked the people that, you people have forgotten that when the car you are stuck in traffic, still the car is using fuel. So how do you calculate that one?
They put it off.
Not all of them. You get it?
No, I'm giving you one avenue in which they say they are able to save fuel.
No, but that one is true. But you know, when it happens like that, it's like people don't know that, let me get something, let me use. As you were saying, I remember those days. Now, I was having a taxi. Now, I don't know that taxi business was one of the best business, like creative business that you don't even think that that's where the money is coming from. I picked the taxi, went round, Kakribi and I'd say, that time Huba and Co wasn't around. So, before I realized, I was getting 200 cedis. That time, the fuel was, though it's not as high as now. So I picked a young lady. Then someone called me and we were talking about something in connection with finance and that kind of thing. So they asked me, "Are you a graduate?" I laughed. I said, "Why?" He said, "No. The way you are talking, it seems that you are a graduate." I'm so Mekokakra. He said, now if you are a graduate and you are driving taxi, I mean, you get it. Yeah. So, which makes it like, if you're a graduate, you cannot drive a taxi.
Yeah. It just reminded me of something when we were getting ready to go to the university. One more. Yeah, no, let me buttress the next point with this, then we'll go on with another. Well, Mr. Dazi used to tell us that a time will come, you will need a degree to sweep the market circle. This was like 20, 25 years ago. Yeah, Nana, you were saying?
I was coming to the point my father made on the organic, farming thing. It's a big business thing. Yeah. Just that the way the woman is doing external, but it's a big business thing. You can even do it even in your bedroom. I know people are doing it in their company, they're making money. They're able to harvest the things and they sell to the market and they make money. I have one guy from UCC, he just for UCC. He's one of the pioneers in South Africa. They just go around and they fetch people up, they train them in this organic farming. There's lots of money in this space. He's very good. And today that concept of Uwuki taxi. And then I said, and then you see big men driving bulls, big men doing this taxi business.
Yeah, especially in Accra.
Because of the money. Yeah, he gets money. They're making money. I know people who use their car for taxi, even though it's not branded taxi, but it's a taxi. Who call in my form, their form, they charge, they take them. These are all income things.
I remember I picked an Uber in Accra a couple of years ago, and this guy, I enjoyed his conversation so much that I actually took his contact. That if I needed Uber again whilst I was in Accra, I was going to call him to come and pick me. Yeah, because you see, there are some who don't realize that if I order a boat and you come to pick me, as part of the service you are providing, you should be able to smile. You should be able to converse with me.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be moody as if me asking you to come and pick me is annoying you. I actually cancelled a ride here in Takrady one of the weeks ago because the guy comes and he looks as if I'm about to fight him. I'm like, gentlemen, if that's the case, then just go. So, in as much as you want to engage in certain businesses, there are ethics to business. There are characters that you should have for being a businessman or a businesswoman. You can't be moody and think that your items are going to attract people. The attraction comes from you yourself. So if you can't put it out there like that, then
it's something with the business owners or self-sustenance in Takrady here. It's a problem. You go to Kumasi and other places, you go to Kumasi, you're looking for a particular item, the shop owner doesn't have, then you go sometimes. You go to the next shop, 23 days, there is that thing, they come and sell it to you. The Takrady person will tell you, we need it. They don't even make an attempt to try to help you because we need it. But it can even be able to, swap the person out. The next time the person is going to come to you again.
Yeah, it's because they have this habit of as soon as you ask them something, they think you should buy. Yes, so because he or she doesn't have and you have asked that, you've annoyed them. And so there are shops around the market circle. I no longer enter those places. Yeah, because I mean, I am coming to buy something. I have no idea that you don't have that thing in your shop. But it's a shop which is supposed to sell some of these items. So if I enter your place and all you can be is to be moody towards me, what kind of nonsense is that? I can't take it. I'll go to another place.
That's why our neighbors in this Nigerian business in Ghana are having more than the Ghanaian business.
Especially
And they don't open early too.
When you go and then you ask of the price of something, maybe you wanted something else, but you go there and realize that okay, that thing is not there, and you find a certain item around and just wanted to know the price, and as soon as you ask the price and you are setting off or something like that, the way a manner the person, the sales, either the owner or the sales girl or the sales boy, will just make the fix and then go and sit down. It doesn't even attract you to buy something.
No.
Yeah, people don't know. Getting extra income from your income is something that's in Takrady. Anyone who has stayed in Takrady for a long time knows Takrady's behavior. Yesterday night we were arguing. I said, Takrady, you need skinny be our house. Like the way you can boast in Kumasi, Accra, and that kind of thing. Takrady can't boast of anyone. Because we'll be a fool, so or what do you know about me? You get it? In a situation whereby when you are moving and you want to create business, Takrady are like, sir, Cape Coast, that assemble crab no, or fully pull you down. Should rather be in Takrady.
You should bring that symbol to Takrady.
I'm telling you, when you enter into business and you said, okay, this business, before you realize, somebody will just pull you down. Before you realize, if the person pulls you down and is not able, then the person just joined the business without knowing the history of the business.
Anyway, I think we should now get into something that helps our present but also takes care of the future as well. So, Nana, what do you say to couples with younger children? What they should do to prepare for the ever-increasing expenditure in the future for higher education today? What can they do today to cater for the 10 years that they spend in those primary, secondary, in anticipation of going to the university? Because it's become very, very expensive, especially when it comes to hostel fees these days. How do parents prepare themselves from this point on? Maybe you have a 5-year-old, a 10, 11, something like that. What advice can you give such parents in order to prepare them for today and especially the future to come?
Thank you. Let me say this from experience. what I've done to my students is that I've introduced them to business.
You've introduced them to what?
To business.
Okay.
Business setup. Why business? What I did was, normally every Sunday evening, we have family meeting at home where we discuss issues. We talk a lot of things. I have taken them through lots of topics on talent and gifts and how to nurture them, how to be able to bring out and how to monetize your talent. There's this nephew that I'm living with, and he's very good with in visual art, drawing and doing stuff like that. My daughter is good at writing stories and all that, storybooks. And now with the gentleman, that the boy, he just got admission up to that. He's good with visual art. Now what we've done is that we have trained him, giving videos of how to do certain things. We bought materials for him. He's able to do a lot of them. And now we have showcased these items in our home. This Sunday, coming from our visited, and he said very good design in our kitchen. He said, what did you buy? This is very nice. He told the auntie Evelyn, this wants a couple of babies, I'm ready to do. Then he said, hey, what did you buy? I said, look, this gentleman there, he said, wow. Now set me a coffee. Now we are going to do the same thing for her, but we're going to charge her. The money is going to go to the boy. So we are trying business and tell them, look, there's something like God has purpose inside of you. So you might help them to nurture it, then too. They can understand how to monetize that game. Because that is what is going to help them to compete and to succeed in life. Not what they are going to be taught at school. It's very important though. But it's important that we also bring that business side of life to them. We enlighten, we show them that it's very important that they need to have that business mentality. That's what Nigerians are doing so well. That's what the Chinese are doing so well. Because from childhood, they have that business mentality. And it is working for them. So for my children, my small girl, who is 12 years at JHS1, I started writing storybooks. I've gotten a mentor for her that is helping her to be able to publish these books. Once she's able to publish, she can make money out of it. Is that also? So it is very good that we bring that business side of life to these children. So they wouldn't see it as always book. But there are some students at TTU, when they come to school, they do business. There's a lady I knew from Cape Coast who completed TTU. And not also trying to be here. She rented her own accommodation here in Takrady, a room in Takrady here. She's living her own life on business. She used the business to pay her school fees and all that, and she completed because at home there were financial issues. What I'm trying to say is that it is good that, we introduce this aspect of life to our children. Let them feel real life. This is what life is to be. Mm-hmm. Unlike before, the world has in this same area. From the time where we were taking with the banana, you're a concession school, you're a fire advance, it's a master time. It is a terrible course. You don't open it, you find that all today, your break might not be in a good financial position to do practice. What do you do? But when you have that business mentality, people know how to play drum, know how to play the keyboard. And by that level, when they get to university, they will have been gotten to a higher level. They can start playing for banks and making money. Mm-hmm. And with that, they can support themselves at home, whereby they wouldn't be dependent so much on their parents. So I believe we need to introduce that aspect of life to our children. And it will go a long way to help them.
Your brother is shaking his head over here. I don't know whether he disagrees.
What my brother is saying.
You're not debating.
Not debate, to add it to it.
Okay.
Because what the youth of today and the new couples has to start thinking of is that, Ghana, our problem is that we don't trust our insurance companies. But if you have a newborn baby or 5 years, something like that, for which you have a thought of future, maybe your daughter or your son will go to the university and that kind of thing, we can equally go for an insurance policy, for which will be an education policy, so that the little that you save, 100 cedis, 20 cedis, 10 cedis, whatever amount that the insurance company that you are saving with will tell you our minimum is this. You just save it for about 10 years, then you realize that at the end of the day, by the time your child will just decide to enter the university, you have the capital available, or you have the money that can pay for the fees, the stress in which you have to use. So that the thing is that our insurance companies will also try to educate the public on the benefit of insurance, because elsewhere, I remember one guy was traveling, and then just most of the documents he presented was just an insurance document. Like, I have this insurance policy, I have this insurance policy, and the white are not much interested mostly with your fiscal cash. I know the better you are betting me a redraw, but with the insurance, they know that no, with the insurance policy, you have such an amount, and you cannot decide to leave the place because such an amount is with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would urge that new couples or parents, which they have a thought, or they are thinking of sending their kids to the university for further studies, should try to make an insurance policy for them.
Okay.
Though but when the children also realize that there are a lot of money elsewhere, they forget about education. They think that Manko's Kukrame.
No, is it that's the thing that I feel it was deprived me of becoming a good businessman, because there was, when you are young, you quickly identify things that you can do to make little income here and there. From what Nanabans is saying, if you have seen that with your child, give them that kind of help for them to also realize that, hey, I can make business out of this. But I understand your point about doing insurance for that. But that thing where we always kind of think that when children become introduced to business and therefore money quickly, that means their minds will be off schooling entirely. Then it means that you haven't brought them up to appreciate the level education can also take you. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
I don't cut you short here.
Yeah, so I think
when I completed the senior secondary school, I went to Accra. Masa, that time, I was doing a transit business, like clearing agent and also doing a transit business, transporting a car from here to Mali. You know, you drive it. It's can't be kind. You get it? I was into big time money. But I realized that no, when you have that, you have the money and everything, you have to go and employ someone who is educated to come and manage that money that you are having. So why don't I also educate myself to make sure that the money that I'm having, at the end of the day, if somebody is managing it and the person is mismanaging it, I can equally see it.
Exactly. But the thing is, there are children with exceptional talents that when you identify early, you probably would have set them up for a
that one is true. That one is true. It's true. That one, you cannot do away with it. Everything that depends on the child's own ability of thinking and that kind of thing. You can get someone.
No, plus your own guidance can go a very long way. Your encouragement, your support.
No, as Nanabans was saying.
Then I just ask the Henry said, it depends on the upbringing. First, we need to add proper upbringing to the child. If there's some of the child will deviate from his main objective, what I said is that something that will help pushing the child, so the child wouldn't be sending someone you the parent when they get to that level. That's what God was talking about. And for you, as Randy said, you got to realize that look, you need to educate yourself. And you able to educate yourself. Too many, you are not a failure. The money they didn't throw you away. You got to a point where you go to that religion, you can add this to whatever that I am doing. I need to educate so that somebody will come mismanage, my finance or my business for me. So their children, there's something inside of them. See, most of the mistakes that our forefathers, what they did was that even today, in the entertainment industry, some of them will try, and they will try as corporate, with comedy, because they didn't monetize their skills. They didn't monetize that because they were just playing it for the fun of it. Some of them are the kind of people to come and get the money. What we don't want ourselves to make similar mistakes. We need to be able to guide them, give them that type of leadership. Be able to bring that bill aspect of life to them, show them, so they will know that today they can monetize. If you know how to play football, monetize it. If you know how to sing, you can sing on TikTok, create an account, sing very well, create content, and make money. People are on social media, they're not making money. Others on the same platform, but they're making money. Why is it? Because others do not know on the business aspect of that particular platform that they are on. But those who know are making money. That's a mistake for me. I don't know what to do. I want them to understand this aspect of whatever they are, so that when they get there, they can make money. And with that aspect of money, it wouldn't be too dependent on me, because nobody knows tomorrow, of course. So that is the point I'm trying to make, Nana.
All right. Boy, this has been very insightful for me on a personal level, because the thing with discussions about money is sometimes you think what you know is enough, but the next time you open up, you realize there is a lot more to this than you think. Our time is fast spent, so Nana, I think we will end it here. Next time we are most likely to pick it up again, because I want to look at it in another sphere as well. Perhaps when we are like a few months into the year, as we go along. Okay.
All right, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. I'll see you on the other side.
All right, thank you. Bye.
So, money cannot buy love, but money increases the chances of finding love, and love decreases the need for money. A higher income is associated with less daily sadness, but not more daily happiness. A partner should not be a means for your success, but one with whom you share joint flourishing life. Okay. Many thanks to Nana Banz, our main guest for topic time tonight. Nana Banz is a business consultant and branch manager for Golden Pride Savings and Loan based in Takwa. Thank you to Nana Ihuntahon as well for his contribution to this segment of the show. It's 43 minutes after 9 p.m. We are coming back in about 2 minutes with Nana's Dilemma. Stay with us.